Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Welcome to another edition. Excuse me while I get my special jacket on, because today we are here for a CWT Heavyweight Championship match. Yes, it's the one you've been waiting for. We got a great match coming today, and since it's such a special match, I just want to let everybody know that I have a co-host today. I'm not going to be doing it alone. So I'd like to introduce everyone to my co-host. His name is Nico Suave Bergoli. How you doing, Nico?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to see which of these two combatants knows more about the art form of wet-haired stunt fighters competing in a giant parallelogram. Who will win? We shall find out today.
Yes, we shall. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our champion, Nico. So I'm going to take the screen. Yes, he has a record of 10 wins, 5 losses. He is former two-time CWT Workhorse champion. He is our reigning, defending Combat Wrestling Trivia Heavyweight Champion, the Minor Threat Matthew Rosa.
We're not the first, but not the last, 'cause I know we're all headed for that hell of crash. The time is a little, the time belongs to us. Why is everybody in such a fucking rush? Make do with what you have, take what you can get. Been lying to us, we'll just the Minor Threat.
This is going to be light work, JB3. It always is for me. I mean, there hasn't been anybody to seriously contest against me since Andrew the Dude Hayes, and we all saw how washed up he is nowadays. So let's just get this over with so that I can keep beating people and moving on.
All right, that's our champion. And unfortunately today, our original opponent, Harley Boric, is not with us.
So I win?
She's not here right now. You could win. This could be a forfeit.
That's right. That's right. I'm here. I am stepping in on short notice, the Chokeslam champion, taking on the Combat Wrestling Trivia Heavyweight champion. Basically, I'm Bailey. He's Sasha Banks. We're going at it once again.
All right, well, we are here in
Flesh and blood.
We have a brother and a brother going at it. It's a shake-up again here in CWT as Nico Suave Bergoli. He challenges for the CWT Heavyweight Championship, and we are going to start right now. And yes, Nico is competing for the title, but just so everybody can feel safe and aware, I did not send him any questions. I'm very closed-lidded on my questions. I don't send them to anybody, and if any co-host comes in, they won't get them into the very, very, very last minute. So today, it's going to be Nico versus Matt, CWT Heavyweight Championship, and this is how round 1 works. You have 8 questions. You get 1 point per question, and if you get all questions correct, you get a bonus question for another bonus point. You don't lose anything if you miss a question. You just don't gain the point. Combatants, you understand how round 1 works, I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sir.
Of course they do. Of course they do. All right. So with that being said, we're going to go to question number 1. And this is going to be in the category of Kenny Omega. Question. Name the only singles championship that Kenny Omega did not win in New Japan Pro Wrestling. The only singles championship Kenny Omega did not win. New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm going to need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins up, hands down. We're going to start with you, Nico. What do you have?
I hope you can see this pink marker. It is the Never Open Weight Championship.
The Never Open Weight Championship is correct for 1 point, Nico. Matthew.
It is the Never Open Weight Championship.
That is, yes, also correct. 1-1. We're going to go to question number 2. Question number 2 is going to be in the category of Mitsuharu Misawa. I hope I didn't butcher that too much, but I try my best. Yes. Question. Who was Misawa's tag team partner in the 1986 Crockett Cup, also known as Jim Crockett Senior Memorial Cup Tag Team Tournament? That's a mouthful.
I will be amazed if I get this one right.
All right. I'm writing them down. We're going to need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with you, Matt. What do you got?
I don't have this one.
He don't have this one. That is a tough question. Not for Matt. What do you have, Nico?
Nikolai Volkov?
That is incorrect. For no points for you guys. The correct answer is Shohei Baba. Baba.
Oh.
The big boy. I didn't watch a lot, so
They call him Giant.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I collected from that. So we are going to move into question number 3. The score is 1-1. We're tied up. All right. This next category is going to be this next question is going to be in the category of double champions. Double champions. Question. Who was the first double champion in NXT history? And now by double champions, I mean people who have held 2 titles at the same time.
For further clarification, both titles that they held had to be in NXT, correct?
Yes. Both of these had to be in NXT. That is correct for that to be a double champion. Good question, Nico. We're going to need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down, hands up. We're going to start with you, Nico.
For about 20 minutes because of the Freebird rule, Adam Cole.
That is correct for 1 point. Matt.
I didn't have that. I had Keith Lee.
Keith Lee, that is incorrect. Nico takes the lead 2-1. Yes, Adam Cole won the Tag Team Championship and the North American Championship in the same night. That is what happened. All right, we're going to go to question number 4 in the category of AEW. AEW. I love AEW. Question. How many singles matches did Cody win in 2019 in AEW? Now remember, you guys have extensions you can use. You have up to 3. It's just like repeating the question. You get more time if you need it. All right. Give answers in 5.
In 2019.
Yes, 2019. 5, 4, 3.
I need an extension.
All right, Matt is going to use an extension. Very, very, very well placed. Very good strategy there. I know sometimes when I have to do math in my head, I have to take some time. All right, we need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with you, Matt. What do you have?
4.
I'm sorry, 4 is incorrect. Nico.
I went way higher than that. I put 11.
11 is also incorrect. The score stays Nico 2, Matt 1. The correct answer is 5. You were 1 off, Matt.
Oh, Must be forgetting like a dark or something.
Probably. I'll be honest with my research. I just looked at the matches. I didn't look at where they took place.
That's fine. I get it.
All right. We're going to go to question number 5. And the question number 5 is in the category of MMA crossovers. And if anybody wants to know what this category means, it's basically just what it sounds like. MMA stars who crossed over to professional wrestling or vice versa.
Ken Shamrock, Bob Sapp, those people.
Those dudes, yep. All right, so question. Who was the first athlete to fight for UFC and wrestle for WWE at the same time?
Yeah, I went pretty obscure with my category choices, but again, 6 hours notice. Got to do with what you got to make do with what you can.
It is very
All
true.
good, man. It's all good.
We need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico, what do you have?
Still competing sometimes today, Dan the Beast Severn.
Dan the Beast Severn is correct for your 3rd point. Matt?
It's pronounced Severin, but it's Dan to be Severin.
Should I take Nico's point away for mispronouncing? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes,
It's spelled Severn. I don't know why everyone pronounces it Severn.
it is totally spelled Severin, but it is pronounced Severin. I know, it's stupid. I learned it because of Ring of Honor. In one of his promos, he was like, "It's Severin." He was mad.
Oh, yes. 3-2. We're going to head into question number 6 now, and it is in the category of ECW. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Question. At what event did Jerry Lawler, Sabu, and RVD attack Tommy Dreamer after he defeated Raven in the main event?
Crap.
Pretty big moment, I think, in my opinion. All right. We are going to be looking for answers in 5, 4,
Do I need the event or the year?
2, 1. No year. Just
Okay.
the event. No year. Just the event name is fine. And we're going to go with you, Matt, first.
It was WrestlePalooza, 97, but it was WrestlePalooza.
That is correct for a point. Nico.
I did not have that.
He did not have that. We have a tie score going into question number 7. This is a close match. 3-3. Nico still has 3 extensions. Matt, you still have 2. And
Come on,
we are
Nico.
going-
What's the 1 year Lawler isn't employed by WWE?
Dude, it's ECW. You know it's one of my weaker points.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. The next question number 7 is going to be in the category of, now, if I'm going to explain this for the viewers, if you can't get it from the first thing I say, it's in the category of the golden role models, and that is the Boston Hug Connection, aka Sasha and Bailey.
Okay.
All right. Question. How many takeover events had Sasha and Bailey in the same match? How many takeover events had Sasha and Bailey in the same match? Going to be looking for some answers. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nico, we're going to start with you.
I believe it was 3.
That is the correct answer, Nico, for point number 4. Matt?
3.
That is also correct for point number 4, and we are still tied up as we go into the last question of round number 1. Yes, and that is going to be in the category of tag teams.
I like those.
They're fun.
Yes. All right, question number 8. Who were the very first WCW World Tag Team Champions after the titles were renamed? WCW. Used to watch that when I was a kid. Early. Oh yeah, I mean obviously the wars, but before that, I used to watch Saturday nights. It's a good time. The answer is in 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. All right. Got an extension being used by Matt. Give him some time. He will have one left after that.
I gotta work on my classic stuff. Always seems to trip me up.
Yeah, classic stuff is very fun to research. I love watching old school wrestling. All right, we're gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down, hands up, and we are gonna go with Matt first.
If I remember correctly, it was the Enforcers. Larry Zbyszko and Arn Anderson.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Nico?
I went with a pairing of the Four Horsemen. I went with Arn and Barry Windham.
Arn and Barry Windham. That is also incorrect. The correct answer is Doom.
Doom?
Ron Simmons and Butch Reed. Yes.
Oh,
And that,
Cool.
that closes out round number 1, and we are at a score 4-4. We are tied up. This is anybody's game. We are going to head into round number 2, and round number 2 goes like this. You have 5 questions. The first 4 questions are going to be double-pointed questions or 2-part questions, and I will ask them to each competitor individually. They will answer the question. If they get it right, they'll get the bonus part of the question. They can get a second point. If they miss any of the questions, one or both of the points can be stolen by their opponent. You understand, guys, how this works?
Yes, sir.
All right. With that being said, the first question is going to go to Nico. Nico, and you don't need whiteboards for this, by the way. These are going
I
to be
always
just,
keep my whiteboard up in round 2.
that's totally fine.
I'm just keeping score.
No, totally fine. I just wanted to let you. Well, I've had questions in the past. It's like, oh, do I need my whiteboard? Nico, this question is for you. Question: which 2 members of the New Day was in the match where they won their first tag team championship?
Kofi Kingston, Big E.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, and we're going to go to your bonus. Who did they defeat?
I believe it was Cesaro and Tyson Kidd.
Cesaro and Tyson Kidd is correct for 2 points. Good job, Nico. Very good. We are going to go to question number 2 in round 2, and this is going to be for you, Matt.
2 points overall or 2
Yes.
extra points? Okay.
2 overall. Yep. So 2 total. You get 1 for
I'm
the
at
first
6
part.
now.
Yes, you are at 6 now. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
First time doing this round, I wanted to be sure.
Yep. No problem at all. Totally understandable. All right. So the next question is going to be for you, Matt. All right. Question: who is the youngest IWGP Heavyweight Champion?
I mean, there's like an obvious answer, but I'm assuming it's MMA Shinsuke Nakamura.
It is Shinsuke Nakamura. Good call.
Yeah, he was so young. He was like,
Yes.
what, 19, 20?
Yes. Good call for 1 point. Question, bonus part of the question.
Hooray for Inokiism.
Who was the oldest champion?
Oh, I know this. Crap. I know this. I know this. I don't know how to pronounce it.
If you try, I'm not gonna call you wrong if it sounds like, you know.
Hiro Tenryu? Yes.
Yes, when I was doing my research, I pronounced it Genichiro Tenaru, And that is correct for your second point.
Cool.
Good job, Matt.
I've just studied that Wikipedia page. That's the only reason I know that. Shout out to Tenru, whoever you are.
Yes. All right. Question number 3, and this is going to go back to Nico. We're tied up at 6. Both doing great job. Great job. All right. Let's go ahead and scroll up here. All right. Question for you, Nico. What match main evented Extreme Rules 2013?
I believe that was Brock Lesnar versus Triple H in a steel cage.
It is correct. It was Brock Lesnar versus Triple H, and it was in a steel cage. You just snapped both points, Nico. All in one sitting. You were doing that's something Michael Turner was doing in round 1 of the World Contenders Tournament. You should check it out. Anybody watching, it was a good match. All right, that was great. We're going to go back to Matt for question number 4. And Matt, your question is, what was the name of the Young Bucks' original finisher?
Original finisher?
Now, when I say original, I'm talking about the main one that everyone knew about in the beginning. Not like if they had some, backyard finisher when they were backyard wrestlers. I didn't go back that far, but it was their first well-known finisher.
So not their
like finisher
TNA finisher.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So not their TNA finisher.
I don't believe so. When they were Generation Me, I did not look at what a Generation Me tag team finisher was. I looked at the Young Bucks. Okay. If that is anything, I don't want to give out too many hints. So yeah. I apologize.
Well, okay. So there's like 3 answers here, man.
I could only find one answer when I was doing my research of the main one.
As Generation B, they did the double rope hung DDT. Then they did the early onset Alzheimer's, and then they did the more bang for your buck. So which one are you looking for? So
if you were to pick out of those 3, which one do you think
The most famous was more bang for your buck.
Is that going to be your answer?
You know what? Yeah.
All right, that is correct for 1 point. Like I said, I didn't go TNA stuff. I went straight Young Bucks, and when my research, that's what I got.
In PWG, I think they did early onset Alzheimer's first, which is just a super kick party. It was 2 super kicks, but they called it early onset Alzheimer's.
If y'all want to know why I never pick finishers as a strength, this is why.
Well, we're going to go to your bonus point, your bonus question for this question. Name their newest AEW finisher.
It's the Meltzer driver.
That is incorrect. They have a brand new, well, it ain't brand new. It's been about a few months now. Nico, would you like to steal it? Would you like an opportunity to steal?
Are we talking about the ones that FTR have also been doing, the Goodnight Express?
That is incorrect. The correct answer is the BTE trigger. They've been using it for about a few months now. If you've been watching AEW recently, it is just like the Golden Trigger, except they get on opposite sides, and they call it the BTE trigger, and they both knee them in their face from opposite sides. It's pretty brutal. Yep. Okay. It is their brand new finisher. Yes, it's in AEW.
I will give that to you.
So that's gonna close out question number 4. Real quick, anybody watching, go check out this finisher, the BTE trigger. It's pretty brutal. So after that question, Nico has 8 points. Matt has 7. It is still close. We're going to question number 5. It's a whiteboard question. You can gain up to 4 points, and you have 60 seconds after I say the question to write down your answers. Now, you write down. You can only write down up to 4 answers. You can't write down 13 answers and try to hope. So just I'm sure everybody, just so if you're clear, you can get up to 4 points with 4 answers. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Question number 5. Name the 4 wrestlers that were on Team Angle in the elimination match at Survivor Series 2003, excluding Kurt Angle.
Oh, excluding Kurt Angle. Okay.
Excluding Kurt Angle, yes. And you guys have 60 seconds. Now, if anybody uses an extension in this point of the time, it will get an extra 30 seconds, just to let you know.
We get 60 seconds, you said?
Yes, 60 seconds.
Okay.
A very, very close matchup as we're going to get ready to close out round 2. Can someone make a big difference in the score with these answers?
Hopefully I'm on the right track here.
I think I know what track you're going down, and I'm just going to tell you it's wrong.
15 seconds, guys.
I mean, we'll see.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Hands up. I'm going to go ahead and start with you, Nico. What do you have?
I hope I'm even thinking of the correct year. I wrote Charlie Haas, Shelton Benjamin, Zach Gowen, and Bob Holly. Was I thinking of the correct year?
1 point.
You have 1 point on those.
Damn.
It was Bob.
It was Cena, Bradshaw, Chris Benoit, and Bob Holly.
All 4 correct, Matt. That is a great job.
Damn it.
We're going to close out round number 2. And the score is still close. Nico, you have 9 points. And Matt, you pulled ahead with question number 5 out of round 2. Like it's what it's meant for, is to do damage. You have 11. Score is 11-9, Matt. We're going to go into the third round. Now, normally in a heavyweight match, our third round is the betting round. However, since this is a championship match, this third round is going to be a little bit different. There's going to be 4 questions, and they are going to be asked to both competitors. They're random categories, and if they get the answer correct, they gain a point. If they lose, if they get the answer incorrect, they will lose a point. Gain 1, lose 1. I already know the combatants understand how that works because they have ears. So I know that the combatants are ready. I'm going to go into round number 3. Question number 1, gain 1, lose 1. It is in the category of cage matches.
Okay.
Who was the most recent wrestler in all of WWE to compete in and win a steel cage match? The most recent as of July.
Okay, so I just want to clarify. We are talking about a steel cage match in which you can win by pinfall submission or escaping the cage, correct?
Yes, that is correct, Nico. That is correct. We are talking about a steel, no Hell in a Cells and all that crap. I don't mean to call it Hell in a Cell crap. They're great matches, but it's a steel cage match, yes. We're going to look for answers in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Extension.
And Nico is using his extension, well-placed extension for Nico. Give him more time. All right, we are going to need answers in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, hands up. We're going to go with you, Matt.
Becky Lynch.
That is incorrect, bringing you down to 10 points. Nico.
I think it was Roderick Strong in a match against Velveteen Dream.
It was in March of 2020. You are correct, Nico. It was, and that brings you to 10, which ties the game up.
I don't watch
Great. It was actually fun fact. It actually Velveteen Dream pushed Roderick Strong out of the door and had him win the match just so he can jump onto Adam Cole and start a feud with him. It was one of the most oddest pieces of booking I think I've ever witnessed. But I digress. That was question number 1.
Hey, you dope. Hey, you dope.
All right. Well, we're going to go to question number 2 and round number 3. And this is going to be in the category of Ric Flair WWE. Question. Who did Ric Flair wrestle at King of the Ring 2002? King of the Ring 2002.
Oh, wait. No. Yeah. No? I'm so torn. I can't remember if this was at this event.
This is great. We are going to look for some answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with you. Nico, what do you have?
Rob Van Dam?
That is incorrect, Nico. It's going to bring you back to 9 points. Matthew.
I'm pretty sure this sucked, but it was the only time they ever wrestled. Eddie Guerrero?
Eddie Guerrero is correct for 1 point. Good job, Matt. That brings you back to 11, and we're back to where we started, folks. We are going to question number 3 in round 3, and this is going to be in the category of TNA Impact. All right. Nico said something earlier, and please don't hate me, guys, but question number 3. Who is the only wrestler to hold the TNA TV Championship in all 4 of its incarnations? And that would be the TV, the Global, the King of the Mountain, or the Legends. It's the only wrestler to hold the TNA TV Championship in all 4 of its incarnations. I think it's kind of wild that a belt had 4 incarnations. But
that's TNA for you.
That's
they're doing well now.
Yes, I was just saying that was TNA for you. Gotta love TNA. At least I love the 2000s era. That was such a good era. All right, we are going to look for answers, guys, in about 5, 4.
Give me that extension.
2. Oh, and Matt is using his last extension. You know, I must say this as I give Matt some more time to come up with his answer. I've been hosting matches, and a lot of people do not use their extensions to their full extent. It's good to see that our CWT champion knows how to use his assets.
I think I know this only because of one reason.
That's all you need is one reason. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down, hands up. I'm going to go to you, Matthew.
So only 2 people held the global title, I think. And it was Rob Terry or AJ Styles. And I'm going to guess it was AJ who held all the other belts.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Nico?
Eric Young.
That is correct. That is correct. And that brings Matthew to 10 and Nico to 10. We are tied up again. Round 4 is wild and crazy.
I'm gonna challenge.
All right. We have a challenge on the play.
I don't think Eric Young ever held the global title. Pretty sure it was just Rob Terry and AJ.
He's the one who coined it the global title.
Belt changes names when Rob Terry wins it. I could have sworn.
No, he changed it to the global title. Then AJ won it from him, and then Rob Terry.
Rob Terry won it from Eric Young.
Well, okay, then I'm getting my history mixed up. But Eric Young is the one who coined it as the global title.
We had a challenge on the play, and we did some research. And after the research and review, we came to the conclusion that Eric Young is the correct answer. Nico goes to 10 points. Matt goes to 10 points. And we are going to go to the last question in round number 3. The game is tied up. This has been a neck and neck game, guys. This has been close. We are going to championship rounds, and it potentially, could be a tie game. So as we go into question number 4, it's going to be in the category of the United States title.
Okay.
All right. Question. What year was the WWE United States Championship defended in a ladder match for the first time? Now, very specific. It's the WWE version of the United States Championship, not the WCW version. Right. I personally like the United States title, the new design. I like New Japan's design the best. Absolutely the best. And we are going to be pressing for answers in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, hands up. We're going to start with you, Matt. I think
2005?
that is incorrect. Nico.
Well, at least we're staying tied. I also had 2005.
Yes, we're gonna be tied. You guys won't believe me when I tell you what the answer is, because the answer is 2020.
What?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. 2020. Andrade on Raw.
That's crazy.
It is very crazy. I was
been alive
I was
for
appalled.
this long, and it's wow.
Yes, that is very true. Yes, it's been alive for that long, and it's only been defended in a ladder match one time in 2020. I don't think it did after that.
Nice.
So
That's
that was question number. That was question number 4. In round number 3, we close out round number 3, and the score is tied in this heavyweight championship match, 9-9. What a close match. We're going to round 4, and round 4 had to be one of my favorite rounds. It is deep cuts, and I hope you got your brains on today, fellas. The way the points work for deep cuts is there's going to be 3 questions. You don't lose anything if you miss the question. However, if you get the first question right, you get 1 point. You get the second question right, you get 2 points. You get the third question right, you get 3 points. And they're worth that many points individually, so you don't have to answer them all right to get those points. You just have to answer the individual one. Fellas, I'm sure you understand round number 4, deep cuts. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Question number 1 in the category of Clash of Champions. Question. What was the first Clash of Champions event that did not have a championship match for the main event?
Oh, boy. I'm assuming you mean Clash of the Champions?
Yeah, I mean, they've named it both of them. I've seen.
Well, Clash of Champions is the WWE name, but I knew what you meant.
Yeah, their logo said Clash of Champions. It was a bunch of different ones, but yes, you are correct. I meant the. I mean, I guess in general it was everything, but for this question. All right, now with deep cuts
in parentheses, and that'll help.
With this question, I give the competitors just a little bit more time. They are deep cuts, so they are almost done. I am going to put up the 5 fingers of death. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down, hands up. We are going to go with you, Nico. What do you have? And this question is for 1 point.
I just took a wild guess in 1995, the year I was born.
That is incorrect, Nico. And this is going to be for you, Matt.
All right. So I think 3 was actually for the U.S. title, and that counts. So 4 was Flair and Barry Windham versus J.J. Dillon and somebody.
Yes, and Jim Cornette cut a mean promo afterwards. He sure did. That is correct, Matt. It was Clash of the Champions 4 Seasons Beatings. Good job. Nico stays at 9 points.
That was
Matt,
for a point.
10 points. Yes.
It's like such a good poll for a point.
That's why
Yes.
I didn't strain myself to figure it out.
Yes. I am not going to lie. I didn't try to make the questions as hard as I possibly could. However, Matthew, you had a perfect game last time.
No, that is totally fair, dude. I do know a bit about professional wrestling. One might
Yes.
say.
Which is very impressive considering you are a younger individual. So I give you mad props for that. We are going to go to question number 2 in round number 4, excuse me. And this one's going to be in the category of William Regal.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Willie Reeves. Let's go.
Yes, I love William Regal as well. Question. Who did Regal wrestle for his official debut with World Championship Wrestling? And take some time, guys. Take some time. Deep cuts. What I remember about William Regal is when he became the GM of Raw and won the King of the Ring. And it was like just taking over the whole
Push him to
show.
the moon, and then he pissed hot.
Yeah. He was going to get the title, I think. I'm pretty sure. I was digging it, too. I was loving the whole storyline.
Don't even remind me, dude. I was so excited. Concept of Regal being world champion.
All right. 5 Fingers of Death is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hands up. What do you guys have? I'm going to go with you first, Matt.
Yeah, I don't have it. I put Goldberg.
Goldberg. That is not correct. Nico?
Mike Rotunda?
Mike Rotunda. That is also incorrect.
Yeah.
The answer, and I'm going to stand by this question, Bob Cook. Now, I know that it's a deep cut, and you might not know the answer, but I found it was on multiple sources that they said that guy's name. So I...
Fine by me. If Nico had gotten it, I might have been mad, but...
Yes, well, that was question number 2 in deep cuts, and that was worth 2 points. They didn't lose anything. This next question is going to be worth 3 points, and this is going to be in the category of Golden Age. Golden Age. I'm talking the Golden Age.
Nico's strength.
Yes, in the Golden Age. Here is the question. What was the name of the title that was unified with the AWA World Heavyweight Championship in 1963?
I think I actually know this.
Up once or twice.
Give them some time. Matt has 10 points. Nico has 9 points. They have been circling around that 10-point mark pretty much ever since they got out of round number 2. So this is a very interesting match. As we're in round 4, we're giving them time to answer the question. Golden Age. And I must say, researching this and watching, like I said, again, old wrestling, really, really old wrestling, it's something special, let me tell you. I'm going to go ahead and put the death fingers up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pins down, hands up. We're going to go with you, Nico. Can you score? Can you snag the 3 points?
Is it the NWWA title?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Nico. Matthew.
This is the most satisfying 3 points I'm ever going to score. It was the Von Erichs Omaha Championship.
The key word I was looking for in that answer was Omaha. That is correct, Matthew. Holy crap. He got it for 3 points. Yes, it was the Omaha Championship. It was the World Heavyweight Championship of Omaha.
Fritz Von Erich. The Papa Von Erich.
Yes. That was very, very good pull, Matthew. Championship pull. We're going to close out round 4 and go into our last round. And Matthew Rosa has taken a 4-point lead with that question. He has 13 points. Nico has 9. And this is not over yet because we are in our betting round. And this is absolutely the most fantastic round, in my opinion, except when I played before in my past, it did not really work out too well for me. So I'm going to explain the rules. I'm going to explain the rules. Round 3, there will be 3 questions to begin with. I say that because if there's sudden death, then we could go to more additional questions. However, we're going to start with 3 questions. The combatants will hear a category, place a bet, and then if they get the answer correct, they will get the points that they bet. If they miss the answer, then they will lose the points that they bet. Very strategy-based round. And we have, well, I know they understand. They've played these before. The guys know how this works. Viewers, I'm sure I hope I explained it good enough. I'm going to go to question number 1, category number 1, and I'm going to make these guys so happy when I say this category because it is in On This Day.
I'm good at this category. I'm actually not upset about this. I mean, at least historically, I've been good at this category, but historically, I had perfect games, and that did not happen today.
How many questions are in this round again?
There's 3 questions in this round, and Hunter, I'm not going to sing it, and I'm not going to say penultimate, and I'm not going to do all the things because you can eat shit, buddy. That's all I say. All right. Nico, what do you bet, man?
Okay, I have a feeling Matt is going for the knockout blow, so I got to go 3.
OMG for 3. Matthew.
He's right. I'm going for the knockout blow. I'm going with 3. I win.
See, now this is what makes round 3 interesting. Right off the bat, both combatants going all in 3 points. Question in the category. Well, let's see. Let's do this. Yeah. Well, if he misses and you answer correctly, yes, then it will be a knockout. So I will wait to. It will be a TKO. I will wait to reveal the answer until I get both answers because of this very high betting score. So this is the game could be over after this question. I'm going to go to the question in On This Day question. What year did WWF Capital Carnage take place?
And
Capital Carnage.
Oh, man.
Capital Carnage.
Oh, this is such a satisfying one. If you don't know it, but he might know it. This is he could know this.
It's very possible.
What would make you think I would know this?
This is a super famous pay-per-view. Some people say this is the greatest pay-per-view of all time.
Oh.
I've heard of Capital Punishment that they did in DC where R-Truth got a title shot, but
that was not the best of all time.
No one was saying that was the greatest pay-per-view of all time.
Our answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start with you. Nico, what do you have?
96.
And Matthew, what do you have?
My character work will be back while I slaughter Liam Crowley, but I love you, Nico. 1998.
And the winner of this match, and still Combat Wrestling Trivia Heavyweight Champion, the Minor Threat, Matthew Rosa! Congratulations. God, that was close. That did not take off until the question before this one. Wow, we are going to end that game with a score. It's a TKO victory for Matt with a score of 16 points. Nico went down to 6, and that would have done it right there. Wowie, wow. What an incredible match. It was a title match. And here, wow. That's incredible. I'm going to go to the champion first, so he can talk and let everybody know how you feel, man. This was not a perfect game like last time, but you still had enough knowledge in wrestling to pull out the victory at the end of the match with a very, very well contested match, mind you, by Nico Suave Rigoli. How you feeling?
You know, I think some people are going to try and use this as leverage to say that I'm not as good as everyone thinks I am. But if anything, this just proves how damn good I am, because I had been studying wrestling from the 70s for the past 3 to 4 months, steadily preparing for a different opponent. I was asked questions in a completely different set of categories, and I still pulled off a TKO. I am the GOAT, and there's really no room for argument anymore. Andrew Hayes had his moment, but this is mine. I'm Clubber Lang. He's Rocky. I knocked him out. But in this story, Rocky doesn't come back because he gets knocked out by Thunderlips. This is nothing anymore, man. Like, this league has no competition for me. And when Liam waltzes in, I'm going to do to him the exact same thing I did to him the last time we played one-on-one, which is slaughter him like a fatted calf and make him look silly. Make him drop character in his promo, because that is the kind of destruction I levy on people. Now, I love Nico, so I was nicer than I usually am today. Don't worry, Liam. That will not be the case when I play you, because you're a chump. Your performance against Andrew couldn't beat me on my worst day. And when I played along, I missed 2 questions. You were missing 1 out of every 2 questions. I will slaughter you. I can't wait to do it.
Those were words from the champion, and those were some nasty words for the infamous one. We're going to go to our competitor that did not win the match today. Definitely not a loser. Coming in off the fly. When there's nobody available, there's always one guy available, and he stayed up incredibly late, and he competed like a champion. I mean, Nico, you almost walked away with the belt, but you did not. You lost at the last couple of questions, did not go your way. How are you doing?
First off, after hearing that promo, I'm very glad Matt is on my side, and because imagine if we were like bitter rivals as opposed to big and little brother. Like he would make me cry with the things he says. God damn it, old stuff. Like anything from before the 2000s still continues to plague me. And that's a hole in my game that I got to figure out. And thankfully I have the champ in my corner to help me practice on the side. In terms of this, I knew there were 2 ways this could go. This could either be like Michael Bisping versus Luke Rockhold 2, where he just lands a left hook from hell, puts Luke Rockhold's fat mouth on the ground, and holds the belt in the air finally after a decade plus of scratching and clawing his way to the top. Or this could have been like what happened when Jorge Masvidal came in on 6 days' notice and tried to beat Kamaru Usman. I gassed out at a certain point in this match, as you can tell by my performance in round 4 onward. Like, it was just those last couple questions in the deep cut. It was the questions in the deep cut round that just tripped me up, because they're from an era where I thought I read stuff like this before, and it's just like, no, I need to read harder. So, but I'll get a few wins under my belt and we'll run it back. But for now, again, I'm proud of my boy Matt. He continues to show the dominant champion that he is. And, I still got Red Sonja here for TMG's The Choke Slam. I'm still the champion over there. So our brotherhood still continues to reign supreme over the wrestling world of media.
Yes, you still have that championship right around your shoulder, and so does Matt. But I am here. I have my jacket on. This was the end of the match. Both guys gave their promos. One was nasty. One was pretty inspirational. And you never give up, Nico. And I just want to take this time to go ahead and put the combatants on the side of the screen. Matthew Rosa, you have been the champion in this league for a while. You were the workhorse champion twice. You beat me for the title. I'm the inaugural workhorse champion. And you have done something over your course of time which made both titles pretty prestigious. Now, when I took over this league and I decided to be the commissioner, I decided a few things. I decided, for one, that the championship would be defended more often than it is. And also another decision that I'm going to announce right now, and that is this. In early September, we are going to have an event. It is called CWT Undisputed. And the main event is going to be the CWT Workhorse Champion, Liam Crowley, versus the CWT Heavyweight Champion, Matthew the Minor Threat Rosa. Now, originally, Liam won the #1 contendership when he defended his Workhorse Championship against Andrew the Dude Hayes, and he wanted to be double belted. Well, I'm sorry, Liam, you are not going to be double belted. Even if you beat Matt, you're not going to be double belted, because that match is going to be a unification match. The Workhorse Championship and the Heavyweight Championship will be unified, and the winner of the main event of CWT Undisputed will be known as the brand new Combat Wrestling Trivia Undisputed World Champion.
Oh.
Because this is the way I see it. When you're going to have a wrestling trivia promotion that mimics wrestling, when a wrestling company has a world champion, they let it be recognized in a very specific way. And this is not a knock on anybody else, but we are Combat Wrestling Trivia. There's no Intercontinental belts. There's no WWE Winged belts. There's no toy tag team belts. There's no digital copy belts as on the thumbnail of the YouTube video. No, Combat Wrestling Trivia has the gold, and it's going to be the gold. And whoever wins that match will become the new undisputed world champion, and they will hold on to this. That's my announcement.
Hey, Matt, you want to be belt buddies?
Yeah. I'm gonna beat the tar out of Liam and take that belt. It's gonna look real nice on me. I could have sent you my tailor measurements. You know, we could have made this process.
Definitely, but yeah, everyone look forward to it, because this is time. This is time for CWT to go to the next level. This is time for Combat Wrestling Trivia to be the most legitimate wrestling trivia league that there ever was in the history. And this is only the beginning, because when this title is unified and when this title is won, it will be defended and it will have prestige, and we will become the most prestigious wrestling trivia league that has ever existed. And that, my friends, is how I want to end this championship match. I'm excited for CWT Undisputed. Stay tuned for more matches that are coming to that event. And yes, from James Berryman, JB3, me, and Nico Suave Bergoli, and our CWT Heavyweight Champion, maybe soon to be the CWT Undisputed World Champion, the Minor Threat Matthew Rosa. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and make sure you love everyone.